We're back in the sewing room and we've got to turn this into cutouts so that we can make an outfit. So let's make that happen. Welcome back to KK Cabaret, where we talk all things vintage, fashion, fun. I am Kayla and I want to sew. First off, isn't this the cutest top? I thrifted it a few days ago and I can't say no to like a good 90s 100% cotton denim top. Like, come on guys. It's giving like Chessie from Parent Trap, and also my beautiful little mom bun. My kids love this bun. I don't know why. All of my kids have always loved when I put my hair up like this. I want to be working with the fabric that was gifted me, and I really want to make something out of the black harlequin and the baby blue. And so that's what I'm going to be cutting out today. I am going to be using, I'm making like a hidden pants dress. And I told you when I made this, I would not soon be forgetting this bodice. So I am going to use this adorable bodice with the Elsa culottes, which I'll pop in a picture somewhere, which is from Gertie. And I do this all the time. I like mishmash patterns and stuff. And since the way I'm going to be altering these culottes into gauchos and hidden pants into a gathered dress, I am very excited to see how it comes out. So let's get to it. Okay, it's been a few days since I started this vlog about sewing. I have been working on the cutest project, and it goes in with my theme of like spring-a-ween and Jestercore, and I can't wait to show you guys. I just finished it. Well, I just finished like the embellishment this morning, so I'm very excited. I'm coming to you in jammies. I just finished putting on some makeup, and I'm gonna finish putting on jewelry and a scarf to style this new look. I can't wait to show you guys.
Okay, guys, here it is. I love it. It's giving spring. Almost from far away, it looks gingham, so that's adorable. It has pockets, gigantic pockets, which I love. Wait for it. It is pants, so we are safe. I love this detachable collar. Look at how easy. It just has these little ties. And the sweetheart neckline on this jumpsuit is so delicate and girly. I am obsessed. I love this outfit.
So what do you think? It is so cute. This is the little detachable collar, and I'm gonna probably butcher the name. I think it's Tilly and the Buttons. This was a free tutorial on YouTube, and I will link it below because that's what I used to do this. But I'm obsessed, and I feel like I'm gonna make a million of these in all kinds of patterns and shapes, because now that I have like this, I could totally do any shape I want. I could do like a scallop, or I was even thinking like banner shape, like, you know, the triangles with pom-poms. I want to do that so bad. But so this is my make, and I made it with beautiful cotton fabric from the Cobweb Casket. And if you guys want to buy some, please go and show her some support. And I have a code. I will link it below, or I will put the link below, and I'll put the code. It does help support me in just a little bit of you know, it's just like a little bit of a support code, and it really just helps her take off on this venture that she's going on with selling fabric and vintage on Etsy. A quick rundown of the patterns I used. Like I said, the detachable collar was Tilly and the Buttons, and I really believe that this is a really easy make and really adorable too. I have so many ideas for even just this one, because I could put this outside of a sweatshirt and make it look like really, really adorable. Like I said, I am not a minimalist. I'm a maximalist, and I like to show my personality in everything that I'm wearing. The bodice of this is a bodice of this McCall's M8464, which I have made this dress before, guys, and I told you I wouldn't soon forget about this bodice because I really, really like this bodice. I think it's adorable. I love the crisscross low back in the back. You guys should have seen me getting into this though. So The bottoms is the Elsa culottes from Gertie's Patreon, except for I didn't do the giant pleat in the front and the back. I just gathered the waistline, which I would do that again for something else. I actually really like the fit of this, but I swear any of her shorts patterns just goes up in the crotch. It's not low enough. And I have to alter it every time. And I did my standard alterations that I usually do for her pants. And it's still a little bit crotchy, if that makes sense. So if I did it again, I would just lower that. Although I would do it myself. I would draft it myself because it's just all of them. Every single one. And I do plan on making this pattern again for another bit of cotton that I have. And then I'm going to trial and error that and just see how it comes out with me altering the crotch on that. It doesn't usually bug me. It's not like, but I don't like it and I want to alter it. And I feel like if I fixed it, it would have looked more like hidden pants, but that's okay. Other than that, I totally just put gathering in so that way it would be an easy match up to this bodice, which is not a Gertie bodice. But like I said, I mix and match patterns all the time. And as long as you just know where your waist is supposed to end, you can gather anything up into that. You know what I mean? Match your seams and you're good to go. The other thing is this bodice calls for a side zipper, which is fine. I just didn't sew up the left hand side of this bottoms. The funniest thing though, right? Side zippers are fine when you're pulling a dress over your head. This is a jumpsuit that I have to step in. I didn't think about that. Good thing like this bodice has the type of the type of back that you have to sew in the strap, because now I know and I'm going to alter it. I'm going to unpick where I hand sewed in the straps and I'm going to put buttonholes in the back, which I also think will just make this even more adorable. I'm going to put buttonholes. That way I can unbutton this one to step in and I'm not like trying to get into my jumpsuit, which is what I did. And I'm so glad I didn't film that. Another thing about the way that I sewn this bodice, and I don't know if everyone's into that, but I do like waist fitting. So my waist has to fit, but I also come in pretty deep in the princess seam and the bust, so that way it creates its own shelf and I don't have to wear a bra. So I really love this for that. Like, I am not wearing a bra and I find it very comfortable. So there's that. Altogether, I made an adorable jumpsuit. I think it gives Jestercore, but then again, when I took pictures and I was looking at my video and everything, how cute is this for like an Alice in Wonderland Disney bound? Guys, I think this is so cute. I live in Southern California, so that's something we think about. My cousin works at Disneyland. This is something we talk about. But I think this is so cute for an Alice in Wonderland. That's my favorite Disney movie is Alice in Wonderland. I think for a Disney bound, this is adorable. I think that the little collar, the detachable collar is adorable. I already want to make a million of them, like I said. So is this something like, even without the collar, I feel like this is a pretty chic jumpsuit. I like that it could look like a dress. It gives off dress, but you add a collar. People see you walking and they're like, that is hidden pants. That is amazing. I love the wide leg. I've always loved it. And in cotton, the weather is heating up. Next week, I think we said it's going to be like over 90. So I have all these cute little cotton dresses and cotton jumpsuits that I get to take out and wear for Me Made May. And this is my first Me Made May out of my pattern haul. I already have like all the pattern pieces laid out to cut out my next project, which hopefully we will be seeing next week. And that's going to be another one using these Elsa culottes, but in the shorts. And I'm going to make a little play suit. So we will talk more about that next week. This week, I just wanted to show you guys this and give the shout out to my dear friend Danielle's The Cobweb Casket. You guys go check it out. She is posting real true vintage on there. She has cotton fabric, which is really adorable. And again, I like to use cotton. It is crisp. Look at this It is crisp. It is adorable. And I love this print because it is the Harlequin print, but it's actually like really, it looks like it's hand painted. So it gives a good vintage effect. It also, like I said, I'm loving like the Alice in Wonderland-y. I was going for Jestercore, which is why I added this ridiculously large collar, which with this outfit, guys, chef's kiss. I was also lucky to go through my scarf box and have a matching scarf, which if guys, we could never go through a scarf haul. I would be here for hours showing you all the scarves that I have. When I was younger, me and my cousin used to like search for them in antique stores and at vintage malls and stuff. But I also inherited a ton from clients and from my grandma. So I have scarves for decades and decades and decades. I'll never need another one, but we always need more, right? I am obsessed with this look. I want to know what you guys think. This is the first piece of my capsule, Jestercore Spring-a-Ween. So let's see what else I come up with. I can't wait to show you guys. I have 2 more pieces in this capsule like that are going to be outfits that I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be adorable. Please come back. Hopefully I have an interview for you Monday, and then hopefully next week I will have my next Spring-a-Ween outfit to show you, but I am obsessed with this one. Tell me what you guys think below. Also, just some housekeeping. YouTube tells me to tell you guys, if you have the hype button under my video, please hype me, because it lets other people that are makers and creatives and vintages like us find me where I could chit chat their ears off. Like and subscribe my videos. I try to post twice a week. More than likely I will post every Friday, but I try to do Mondays and Fridays. So please come back. I will see you guys. I hope you had a great week. Did this inspire you? And if it did, just comment below and tell me what you're making next. I will see you soon.